We're here at the Zezere River in central Portugal, and it's summer now, so we have all the tourists here. You can see in the background, look how beautiful that is. And there are a lot of people here. So look at those beautiful blue waters. Isn't that something? And like I said, there are actually quite a few people here today. Sunbathing, swimming, and so on. There's quite a lot of little areas where you can go. And it's just a lovely, perfect, warm day for this. There's some people down there. I don't know if you can see them swimming. There's some really nice areas here that you can swim that are quite shallow. And there's lots of people from different parts of the world here. Those people sound like they're French down there. You hear the wind blowing through the pines up here. And that's bad in front. With Linny, and we got one of Mom's dogs as well, Monty, a boxer mix. She can't handle him anymore because she's been falling over because she tries to walk him and then he just pulls her because he's so strong. So we don't know. We've got to try and probably find a nice home for him because I don't know if we can keep him because we travel too much. Anyway, here's another little beach area. There's nobody on this one. I guess that's not really one of the favorite ones. It's a little bit harder to get to because of all the fallen branches, dead tree stuff. And here's Monty. Let's say hi to Monty. Monty. Hi. Hey, Mont. Monty's about 9 years old now, huh? He's a good boy, but he's very strong. So he's way too much for a lady in her 80s to walk. So anyway, here we go. We're just kind of walking along the top here. And then we're going to head back to the car. We're not going to be swimming today because we got these guys and there are too many people around and I don't know. Could end up some dog fights or something. Maybe some other time when it's quiet. If you want quieter times to come, then probably the weekdays are best. Although this is the tourist season. Here's another little beach. There's some people down there and they're fishing, I think. Oh, there's some people sunbathing. Yep. And cars actually drive all the way along here. There's a motorboat. And hopefully we don't get too many of these because they really do kind of disturb the peace. Because it's so beautiful and quiet here. So peaceful, and then one of these comes along. But there aren't too many so far. Hopefully that won't change. So Bab just reminded me that to mention that this area of Pedrogao Grande, the Zezere River, is about, I think probably about an hour and a half drive to Coimbra city. So you know, it's not that bad, not that far if you're, you know, if you want to go to the city, the nearest big city. Be Coimbra. Some options. There's also Certa. Not sure I'm pronouncing that right. That's about 20 minutes away. Got the sun in my eyes. I've been suffering from allergies. The apartment, well, it's not really an apartment, it's kind of a little studio house where we're staying, where we're working. And so I've been quite bad with sneezing and stuff for the past week because there's a lot of dust. As you can see, it's quite dusty this time of year. There's also been fires in various parts of Portugal and in Greece, Madeira Island. So it's been kind of tough this year with the fires, you know, and the dust, and just general pollution in the air. So if you like, I mean, if you don't like hot, dry places, then Portugal this time of year is not a good place to come. Especially if you have, you know, sensitivities. Depends where you go, of course. If you're in the cities, then it's a whole different thing. Probably not gonna be bad there. It's actually quite windy as well, breezy but nice. There's the dam over there, isn't it? Cabril Dam. This must be. We're on the other side of it. Cabril Dam. And look at that. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit. Hold on. Way over there. Can you see that? Now that's kind of the main beach swimming area over there. Wow, it's a nice little kind of, not quite an island, almost a little island. So anyway, we've been walking probably along here for about, what, 10 minutes? And you can keep walking, you know, along the trail. I'm sure there are more kind of potential beach areas, riverbank areas further down. But the people seem to prefer the ones along this main front area as you enter the trail. These are probably the best ones. But it's the kind of place where you can just walk, and no doubt you can find all kinds of secret little coves and things where, you know, there isn't too much traffic. I mean, look, I don't quite get it. People drive all the way down here. I don't know why. I mean, why do you need to drive all the way down to the beach? I mean, look at that van. Just drove all the way down there. I have no idea why. Drove all the way down. And they could have just parked at the top and walked down. Of course, unless there's somebody who's handicapped. Then, of course, it's a different matter, but I don't think so, from what I could see. They look like they had the use of their legs and could easily walk down, so don't ask me. There's another little promontory here. If you want, this would be a nice place just to have a little picnic right there, overlooking the river. Just put, oh my god, just put a lot of dust everywhere. Look at that dust. It's really bad. Oh no. Let's go down here. Walk over here quick. Bob, walk over here. Is he on the leash? There's someone playing loud music, which is kind of obnoxious. But anyway. I think that's supposed to be Portuguese rap. Anyway, I think I gotta be honest with you. We're probably just gonna come here when there's nobody around, or just, you know, a few people when there's plenty of space. But if you like places where, you know, there are people driving around looking for a spot, you know, a prime spot to sunbathe and swim in, and you know, you don't mind sharing right next to other people, then it's probably fine. But we kind of like our privacy. When we're out in nature, we don't want to hear music or, you know, anything else. Anyway, we were back there, and we were we had walked down to a little sort of kind of a little cove area, I guess. Just very small area. Really not enough space for more than, you know, a couple of people there. And all of a sudden, this guy with his wife or whatever, they started walking down the hill towards us. And as I was saying, they just started walking down. They saw us there, And the guy brought all his fishing tackle and stuff and put it right next to us. I mean, right there, like 2 feet away, as we were standing there in that tiny bit of water that you could access. And he basically was planning to start fishing, not knowing whether we were going to stop there and stay there and swim, which definitely wouldn't have worked if we had decided to swim. And we were considering it actually, but once he came down, we weren't really that comfortable about it anymore, because then the fishing line would be right next to us. So, you know, there is a bit of a weird mentality here sometimes. Anyway, we're not too worried about it. We just came here and we thought we'd check it out. And now we're going to go and get some water at the natural spring fountain. So I'm trying to hold Lynn, and she just keeps pulling. We just had a kind of an altercation with another dog that was running loose, because you know when dogs are tied up on leashes, they tend to get aggressive to other dogs, and so that's what we kind of dealt with, didn't we, Lynn, huh? But we survived it. The guy eventually got his little dog, and there was no harm done, thankfully. And there's the Cabril Dam, as you can see there. So we were on this side here of the Cabril Dam. I don't quite know what the name of that area there is, but it's all along the river, you know, from this side of the Cabril Dam. And you can see the road is kind of going over it there. That's the road there. So yeah, it's just such a beautiful day. And the river's the water's gone down quite a bit, the water line, because it hasn't rained in a while. Sorry, the windshield's a little bit dusty, but you can probably still get a nice view. We're just coming down onto this main road area here. And the river is down there, on the other side of the road. Okay, we just crossed that main road up here. And now we're coming down this way, which is, the river's right down here on the right. We're just going to go to these springs and we're going to get our water there. And we've been here before and filmed it. So, and there is this side of the dam. So all those beach areas and things were on the other side. And here we are at the spring, font means spring, fountain. Here's the beautiful tree. I love this oak. I'm not sure what type of oak is this. I'm not really sure. There are quite a few different kinds. You can kind of see the leaves here. Yeah. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. It's lovely to see. The river is over there beyond this hill on the other side of the windy road. And we're just getting some water here at the natural spring. It's actually dwindling a little bit now because of the dry weather, so it's more of a trickle now. So this road just kind of winds around here. It's actually nice here, it's much quieter. This is the kind of thing we like when it's like this. But there are no good swimming areas here. Oh, there's a car coming. There's actually a sign here that says no swimming, or anything else for that matter. Perigoso means dangerous. You can see through the trees a little bit here. Anyway, the river's right down there. Anyway, so here we go. Nice, peaceful. I have to admit, I was a little bit traumatized by that experience of driving up to that area with the river beaches and stuff. Just the aggressive driving, people driving too fast around there, dust everywhere and from the road, from the trail. And that guy going right down to where we want it to be. Anyway, so it's nice to be here in a more peaceful area again. So a lot of people have made their home here, or bought land or houses or whatever and fixed them up, and just created a nice little vacation holiday home kind of thing, where they come part of the year and just enjoy the sun and the river, and just kind of meet up with their friends who are here as well. So it's kind of nice. I have to say I do prefer some of the expat communities just because of the the mix of different cultures and ideas and little businesses and stuff like Pachamama's, that little cafe we went to not so long ago, and they sell like local arts and crafts now, and so it's kind of nice to see that kind of diversity of cultures, just living in one area or just kind of visiting one area. So that concludes our day today of exploring a little bit more of this area, which is actually quite big, There's actually quite a lot to see. This Pedrogao Grande, Zezere River area. Of course the river spans out to wider areas than this, but we just happen to be here for the time being, living for a while, so we thought we would spend more time exploring this particular area. So anyway, that's it, and hope you enjoyed it. And it's just a wonderful place if you love rivers and you just want to go for a swim, sunbathe, without the danger of trying to swim in the Atlantic Ocean. This is another option.